Am I audible?
Yes, audible. Yes, Supunyo. Last day we have discussed coordination. Yes. Orgal diagram. Yes,
Yes,
ma?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Let me start briefly introduce yourself.
My name is Subodh. I live in Sarcheswagana in the West Bengal, from where I completed my schooling, and I completed my bachelor's in chemistry from Rohar Ramkrishna Mission at 2015, and I completed my master's in chemistry from IIT Madras at 2017, and I qualified for NET exam 2 times, 2016 and 18, and I have a research experience for 5 years in chemistry from Jagatpur University, and I submitted my thesis. Thank
Yes, good. What is the difference between synopsis and thesis? And compre? What is the difference?
you. Synopsis is the mainly discuss about the mainly focus with the which field or which field we want to work in future, and that is the importance of this field, or it is the beneficiary of this people also. We discuss about this in synopsis, but thesis we are how many of thesis we discuss about the what I do, what I done for this 5 years, or in maybe in PhD time, and this is the for the beneficiary for this people also, our environment also, and this, and we also discuss about the health in the future work also, and future plan also in this thesis.
Yes. What is the difference between director and CEO and chairman?
CEO CEO is the CEO in any company or in the main of this organization, and he mainly he mainly work in the mainly work in what function, how to the proceed, and how to the junior also is work junior work related to, and there are possibility problem also they can solve, and this is the this is the work that is the CEO, and the director is the mainly the head of this organization.
Yes. What is the difference between environment, climate change, and ecosystem? What is the difference?
Ecosystem is the mainly the only one species, or species is the related species related defined living being and non-living beings, how to relate it and how to correlate it that of this in of this life in through life of any species. They call their ecosystem. This is the one type of example of this the ecosystem. Example is the ponds. Lake on lake system. This is the water ecosystem. This water is a non-living being also the like the soil and water and the sunlight. They are also related to this. Living being is the related is the fish and different type of the mm, plankton flora and different type of big fish and bird. This is the related to this the water ecosystem. The climate change is the mainly the contaminated is in or air or environmental different type contaminated or pollutant they can the adverse change in the environment and environmental so and the temperature and pressure also will change this climate change and the example of this climate change is the mm, now temperature of this are these gradually proceed. This is the one example of this climate change and this and another is the ozone hole. Um, Region is the ozone hole. The depression is the one region for this climate change.
Yes. What is pollution? How many types of pollution? And what is the effect of each one in human life?
Pollution is the mainly the contamination. Pollution is the mainly introduction of this the substance or matter that is the adverse effect in this human life and environment or living being entities. And this is called pollution. And pollution is the mainly four types: air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and the noise pollution. For this air pollution, the pollution when the chemical like and toxic gas is the contaminated air and this is the adverse effect of this living being and environment is the air pollution. And this is the air pollution is the mainly for the mining activity and industrial exist the different type of toxic gas from the industrial system and this is another what air pollution is the natural activity is the cause of this air pollution and due to the air pollution is the mainly effect of this human life is the air acid rain is the is the on causes effect of this air pollution due to the acid rain the depend on this the monument and depend on the soil salinity also increases and this is the and another is the effect of this air pollution is the it is the skin cancer disease. It increases the problem this respiration system also and this is the effect of this air pollution and secondly is the water pollution. Water pollution is the any contaminated by industrial this is the reason for if the untreated industrial wastage is the coming from deep in the water and they pour in the water that is the cause of the water pollution and the another is the from the solid wastage is the poured in water and different type of um, in, in agriculture system we are use the different type of fertilizer and pesticide to this is the rain of the to be drain and the lake or stream ocean and this is the on causes the on type of pollution from the animal wastage or people wastage is the cause of the water pollution. And due to this water pollution, the different type of disease like different type of disease and different type of metal heavy metal is the like mercury is the contaminated and this causes the denominator of the disease also. And this water pollution ecosystem is the losses and the mm, air pollution it's a different bronze disease also the cause of water pollution. Effect of this water pollution. But this the mm, soil pollution mainly it is the industrial wastage is the untreated industrial wastage is the and other is the agriculture and if during this agriculture using the different type of the fertilizer and the different type of pesticides also and here acid rain is the cause of this the soil pollution due to the cause due to this soil pollution it mainly the increases the salinity of this uh, salinity of the soil and it is the um, this prevent the agriculture also different type of flora and fauna in this is and different type of bacteria like ribosome also or stated for this year soil pollution and this is the this is the effect of this soil pollution and the noise pollution and noise pollution it is mainly the cause of the noise pollution and different construction work and heavy instrument and like defined industry in different industry and to the sounding sound heavy sound like the loudspeaker and the using the in homes or houses housing or is the like in mixer machine and TV and so the causes of this is sound pollution and or noise pollution and this the effect of this um conversation between the people is the loss and increases the um, air problem also increases and this the head hazard is the increases all time. This is the noise pollution effect of this noise pollution.
Yes. Good, good, good. व्हाइट बोर्ड का आपने कुछ किया व्हाइट बोर्ड
हाँ किया था
है व्हाइट बोर्ड व्हाइट बोर्ड
कल से यूज
लगाया
कर
व्हाइट बोर्ड लगाया हुआ है रूम में कि नहीं
अभी नहीं लगाया
ठीक है कल
कल
लगा
से
लेंगे
करूंगा
यस
हाँ
कल
हाँ
लगा
ठीक
लेंगे ठीक है यस नेक्स्ट डिस्कस करते हैं व्हाट इज द डिसएडवांटेज ऑफ सीपीसीबी एंड एनजीटी एंड व्हाट इज द सॉल्यूशन फ्रॉम योर साइड एज ए साइंटिस्ट
CPCB is the Central Pollution Control. It mainly works for this air pollution, control the different pollution and prevention of different pollution. And it is mainly work with the air and water pollution control and prevention. And for this air pollution in different places, to check air quality index, and during this air quality index process, the different process is involved like calibration and monitoring sensor activity and type of system is involved. And two cases is depends on the and using the this is the process air quality index process also the different the internet also and UTC and in this process, the in few cases it has shown that the power different type of instrument problem is appear, and for this longer term or in longer term is the if it is the power cut is the happens, it is the data calibration and different type of problem, different type of error is coming in this process, and that is the limitation of this SCPC. For this result with this problem with as a scientist here, the different energy source like renewable energy source like solar system, and the different this type of renewable energy source we are use this for this, and they cannot the power cut is for this longer time, and this is the result for this mm, problem, resolve this problem. And the NGT is the National Green Tribunal system, and it is the statutory body, and this work is mainly the prevention, mainly in the protection of the environment and the conservation of the forest also, and different environmental issue also you can, and so you can see this. And for this, uh, work and the it is the very fast and effective work in these cases in any environmental issue, and it is the mainly time is needed for the nearly by 60 days, and in between 60 days they can solve these cases, and in few cases it is the require the many times above 60 days, and this is the problem for and this is this for this result of this limitation we the judiciary system is the if, if, if the judiciary system take the action immediately, and they can resolve this problem in between 60 days. All the cases is the in related environment issue or forest conservation issue, they can resolve this.
Yes. Yes, good. Basic. Next, move on your topic. Last day we discussed coordination. Yes, some part is left. It some we will
Yes, sir.
last day discuss in orbital diagram. Yes, no.
Yes.
Yes. Next, what is the application of orbital diagram in coordination chemistry?
and and this is the this orbital diagram we can know the know the no, we can know the term symbol of this corresponding system like D2 or D3 and different type of transition elemental system we can calculate. And from this, and main is the spectra or color also determine spectra and different type of electronic transition, and how many of electronic transition is the occur in this for this system also I can determine from this Herschel diagram.
Yes. What is the difference between Tetrahedral, octahedral electronic transition spectra. What is the difference?
In tetrahedral electronic transition, there is the no graded system or ungraded system. Uh, that's why the all time is the Laporte allowed transition is the happen for this tetrahedral system. And for this and spin system also allowed and except D5 or D10 system or D0 system and spin allowed all other system spin allowed transition is happen for this tetrahedral and Laporte allow also for this tetrahedral system. But in the octahedral system and here the G term is also included and they are except D5 D10 system or D0 system they can allow for the spin selection or spin. But in the laboratory, it is forbidden for this other system. Uh, and it is due to the fibrotic coupling, it can so the G term is converted to U and G the transition is happening. But mostly it is the laboratory forbidden because of this the intensity for this octahedral complex is lower, nearly 100 times lower than the tetrahedral complex, and tetrahedral complex intensity is higher for this octahedral than octahedral complex.
Yes. What in nephelastic series? What are the uses of these ones?
Neptune series is the mainly dependent on this the B value and this is the on is the Reka parameter and this is B value is mainly dependent the repulsion force between this the electron in and electron and Neptune effect is the mainly is the beta equal to B by B complex by B50 and here the all reflexive value all time is the lower value is the lower than one and because it's the in free ion the B value is the higher and electron repulsion higher and B dash value is the lower. B dash is the for this complex for this electron repulsion and this is the lower for complex and this is the from this reflection series, we can determine the electronic repulsion in the complex, and it is the quenched the electronic repulsion when it is binding to this is strongly binding the ligand or in the different one. For this example of this cyanide is the for the value is the for the cyanide is can the shown the lower value and iodine also shows the lower value than troidon.
Yes. एक रिच पैरामीटर होता है इसका क्या यूजेस है व्हाट इज द यूजेस ऑफ रिच पैरामीटर इन
It is the mainly determine the electronic repulsion in this system. In the electronic repulsion between in the free ion or in the complex, it is the determine the electronic repulsion.
yes next is what is the difference between dd transition and charge transfer spectra
And in the degree transition, the mainly if it allowed is the spin selection rule, they can for the octahedral complex and spin and laboratory selection rule for this tetrahedral system. DD transition is happen, and DD transition, the spin selection rule is follow, and this is the spin state is not changed during this transition. And from this transition, we can calculate the corresponding the spectra, corresponding the spectra, absorption spectra, and corresponding in frequency also, or wavelength also we can determine from this DD transition. And T5 and D10 system is not happen for this DD transition. The cash transfer is the it is mainly two types. It is one is the metal ligand charge transfer, or another is the ligand to metal charge. One is the metal to ligand transfer, another is the ligand to metal transfer. For the ligand to metal charge transfer, mainly the metal is the showing in the higher oxidation state, and ligand is mainly negative or neutral ligand also maybe. Yes. Yes, and this is the charge transfer, and it is the during the charge transfer complex, so the intensity is the higher from um, than the DD transition complex. DD transition. For the metal, metal to ligand charge transfer, metal is situated in lower oxidation state. Ligand is the mainly pi acidic ligand, like 2,2 bipyridine ligand, and Fe2 plus is the these process happen the metal to ligand charge transfer. And this charge transfer process intensity is the higher, and absorption molar absorption coefficient is the for this charge transfer complex is the above the 1,000, and in cases of degree transition it is nearly 100 or lower than 100. Or for this octahedral complex and tetrahedral complex, it is value it is the less than 1,000.
Yes. How many types of charge transfer spectra?
Two types of charge transfer: metal to ligand charge transfer, ligand to metal charge transfer. Metal to ligand and charge transfer, here is the metal is the lower oxidation state, and the ligand is the merely acidic ligand. Charge transfer happen, and this is the one example of the Fe2 plus complex with bipyridine, Fe bipyridine whole 3, and the metal ligand to metal charge transfer, here the metal is the higher oxidation state, mainly digital system it is happen, and ligand also negative charge. And then example of this ligand to metal charge one is MnO4 minus.
Yes, charge transfer spectra is four types. Yes, ligand to metal charge transfer, metal to ligand charge transfer, and intervalence charge transfer, and intra-ligand charge transfer.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, these are basic questions. Next, move on magnetism. What is magnetism?
Magnetism is the one type of property, and it is the applied magnetic field. They can orientate in the direction of magnetic field or oriented in the opposite the direction of the oppose the direction of the magnetic field, and it is called the showing the property magnetic property. For this diamagnetic system, it can oppose the magnetic field direction.
Yes. Magnetic susceptibility and paramagnetic susceptibility, what is the difference?
This paramagnetic susceptibility, it is we are the changing the paramagnetic susceptibility with temperature, and this is the uh, uh, product of this paramagnetic susceptibility with the temperature is always constant for the paramagnetic substance, and whereas the magnetic susceptibility, it is the vary is with temperature in different material for in different cases. Mm, for the different type of bodies from different for this different material, like the antiferromagnetic, ferromagnetic and paramagnetic diamagnetic, this can be susceptible to different tem- change in the different in the temperature.
Yes. What is the difference between nail and Curie temperature? Difference.
Nil temperature is the temperature for the magnetic substance. Where the above this temperature, magnetic property of this substance is lost. It's called nil temperature. And full temperature is the temperature where the magnetic susceptible magnetic is the decreases. And if it is totally lost, it is called nil temperature. I will read this question.
Yes. What is magnetic moment and how to calculate magnetic moment in any tension element, lengthened element?
Magnetic moment is the calculated for this paramagnetic system from the spin magnetic moment and from the angular momentum also. And most of the cases, transition metal element, the magnetic moment is the only related with the uh, angular quantum. It's calculated from the number of unpaired electron in this system, and this is the formula is n into number of unpaired electron is the is the n, and is equal to n. This formula is the root over n into n plus 2, and in few cases in for the 3D transition element, uh, orbital angular momentum most cases is coin, but in few cases is so. And this is calculated if it is the T2G orbital for this octahedral space unsymmetrically filled, or tetrahedral T2 is the T2 is unsymmetrical filled. They so the orbital angular momentum, and the total momentum for this system is the um, combination of this, and angular momentum and spin angular momentum, and formula used for this system is the for S is the total spin momentum, and L is the angular momentum, and the formula root over 4s into s plus 1 plus L into n plus 1. Using this formula, we calculated the angular momentum, magnetic momentum, and in few cases, the in octahedral system, like, and few cases we form you like copper 2 plus system, we using the formula mu effective equal to mu spin 0, so first bracket 1 minus alpha lambda by del octahedral, and from this using the formula we can calculate the magnetic moment also for the system transition system. and here the alpha and lambda. One is the coupling constant. Uh, one is the constant, and alpha is the value is the depend on the e for this e system. In ground state is the e, it is 2, and for this it is the a, it is 4. Mm, and we calculate this using this formula. We calculate magnetic moment, and for this lengthened element we using the formula g into root of a j into j plus 1, and the j is the spin orbit coupling, ls or coupling. G is the G is calculated from the this equation 3 by 2 plus s into s plus 1 minus l into n plus 1 by 2 j into j plus 1. And using this formula, we calculated the G value, and from the G value, we put in this magnetic for this lantern system. In this formula, mu equal to magnetic moment mu equal to G into root over j into j plus 1. And using this formula, we calculated the magnetic moment for the lantern again.
Yes. Next, move on. Stability of complex and reaction mechanism. What is reaction mechanism in coordination chemistry, and what is the uses of these one?
Reaction mechanism is the mainly mechanism where we can predict the reaction is going to proceed to how the inner sphere mechanism or outer sphere mechanism. We can predict this. If it is the only type of linker, in most cases, if the one type of linker ligand is present in this system, they can mostly prefer to the inner sphere mechanism, and mechanism that's also changed. And the other one, so if it is the action of the linker, and that they can show the outer sphere mechanism.
What is the difference between thermodynamic stability and kinetically, and what is the stability order?
Stability order.
Yes.
Thermodynamically product is the if it the reaction is proceed in longer term, or the different or higher temperature is in use for different process. The thermodynamic product is the most stable than the kinetic control. Kinetic.
Yes, good. What is the difference between labile and inert complexes? Yes, next day we will discuss.
Levi-
Yes, next day. नेक्स्ट डे आप बोर्ड लगा लेना अपने यहाँ पे रूम में, है ना, सिस्टमेटिक से व्हाइट बोर्ड।
हाँ,
उसको हम बोर्ड पे आप डिस्कस करेंगे, जो भी टॉपिक है उनको रिवाइज सिस्टमेटिक से, है ना, बोर्ड यूज करेंगे कल से, ठीक है।
ठीक।